Emma, do you know what this stuff is called that you're chewing on?
No.
It's peppermint. Peppermint. Let's pick some leaves and put them in the bowl.
What?
This is peppermint, and we're going to dry it, and we're going to put it in our goat milk soap, and have peppermint soap. And the leaves will act as an exfoliant too. Good job, David. Peppermint grows really well, especially under a building, like where the water runs off on it. Planted this like a year ago, and it just takes off. We have peppermint, spearmint. Yeah, you can eat it. Spearmint and some lemon balm growing on our homestead. So you just pick the leaves, and you can let them dry. Since I want to make a fresh batch of soap, I'm going to put it in the dehydrator and see how it turns out. And then this other stuff that you find in lawns, a lot of people put weed killer on it because they don't want it in their lawns, but it's plantain. And this stuff's really good. I'll take it inside and wash it real good and dry it.
Can you eat that?
And you can put this in your... You can see some of it's going to seed already.
Here, Mama. Here's some more leaves.
Thanks. And there's two different kinds of plantain that grows in your yard. Here's some of the narrow leaf plantain. It's by our blueberry bushes. So you can see, you can pick this kind. They're narrow and long. Or you can find the fat ones. Like that. Alright, David, pick me some leaves, man. Put them in the bowl. We gotta get some of this plantain too. It's really good to make salves out of. It's great for bee stings. I can put that in soap too. This is the broadleaf. So here we have it. This is our plantain. I washed each individual piece. Now we're just going to let it dry. And on this side we have our peppermint leaves. I washed it. And we're just going to let it dry. And then we're going to put it in the dehydrator. You can put it out on a screen. Out in the sun would do the same thing, but I kind of want to speed up the process this time around. Alright, here's my dehydrator. I have one full tray of peppermint and one full tray of the plantain. I've never actually dried it in a dehydrator before, so this is my go-to herb book by Rosemary Gladstar. And it is a great book. I think everyone should own one, especially a homesteader. But on page 188, it talks about the plantain, if I can get good focus. But its medicinal uses, says it draws out toxins from the body, and it has a long history of uses as a remedy for blood poisoning, and it's just rich in nutrients. There's some pictures of it. Keep the salve on hand at all times. It's like the ultimate boo-boo salve. Good for any skin infection or irritation. My kids get a boo-boo or a bug bite. I run and get this salve and put it on them, and everything's all better. You can actually eat this stuff. Here's a recipe for a power drink. And they say it's really good for your liver if you have liver problems. But you can use the seed, the root, and the leaf of the plantain. It's perfectly safe. There's no known reactions or harmful side effects. But good little book too. Has all kinds of herbs in here. There's our peppermint that we also collected this evening. You can make teas. Peppermint's really good for the headaches, digestion, if you get an upset stomach. Here it talks about peppermint. Peppermint prefers rich, moist, well-drained soil and full sun to partial shade. and it just really takes off. But there's a lot of uses for peppermint. It's known as a blast of green energy. We always tell our kids to eat their green food. Well, that's it for now. Go buy you a Rosemary Gladstar's Medicinal Herbs Beginner's Guide. Great little book. You can get it on Amazon. So the amount of time it took me to mow the grass, my dehydrator dried the leaves up. There you have it. So there's some bigger pieces in there. I'll put it through a strainer, but you need about a tablespoon for a small batch of soap. Makes 12 bars. This is the peppermint that we ground up. Smell it.
Ooh, strong. Good stuff.